What's up, Doc? Yo. No, I don't do mods. That's right, son. Work hard, play harder. I'm new as well. Croatian, the Croatian sensation. You should look that up. What's up, people? I live in Iowa. It's super cold right now. I gotta get my workouts in. I can't go outside. Hello, how are you? It's cold enough. I don't need any cold plunge. Because I'm inside. That's why I can't go outside. Yeah, I think it's like negative. Last time I checked, it was like negative 4 degrees outside. I don't know. I have gotten the Will Smith thing before, but that was more like when I was younger. What's up, Hara? How you doing, buddy? You came in just at the right time. So you've been moving people? Okay, I got you. I'm doing pretty good. How are you? I already got Will Smith. Now I got Vin Diesel. Next will be Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. I am not in Poland. Vin gasoline, brother. Hara, you got to do some more working out, bro. If you're that sore from just moving somebody, you got to start working out, taking care of yourself. No tornadoes out here. Well, if you were working out regularly, you wouldn't be sore. This. I think she came on yesterday for a little bit. She's kind of dipped in and dipped out. Yep. I'm not feeling it today. I've been called the N-word like 5 times today. I'm riding an Airdyne, a Schwinn Airdyne. Schwinn Airdyne stationary bike. I mean, I don't know. I definitely wouldn't walk for cardio because walking is not cardio. I mean, can we agree on that? How's it going? All right. So you're saying you're taking off, Hara? All right, dude. Well, I'll be on this not elliptical. I'll be on the Airdyne for a while. The lunch thing went really good. Basically, I'm gonna get gym access. So I'll be able to do like the practices that I want to do. I guess we're going to see how it goes. All right, Har, see you later, buddy. I mean, this next week, I'll probably be able to start within the week. It'll probably be like more like mornings. Just kind of see how things go. Feel it out. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be one thing to like do it myself, like to get there, but to get people motivated and like pay to be there, that's a whole other thing. Well, I appreciate the compliment. I think I got paid to do what I wanted to do, you know, as far as like be an athlete, be like a paid athlete. So I think that was the goal, to be a professional athlete. Just because there's not too many people here, and you seem to be more serious about conversation. If there's a match you want to watch, it was one of my later matches, and the guy broke my arm, and then I won the match late in the third round. That's a pretty good match to watch. His name was Gary. I'll say Gary T, okay? Just put my name and then put Gary T. You should see it. But yeah, since you seem to be like, me and you are on like the same level as far as like conversation, I think that'd be an interesting match for you to watch, knowing the facts. I mean, that guy broke my arm like a minute and a half into the match. Yeah, I try to get over the trolls. I try to let people know that I want to have more serious conversations. And there's a lot of people that come into this. They come into my lives and they are trolls, but they realize that I want to have serious conversations. So they just hang out and we have good conversation. Like James. He's always good. James was a troll and then he just kind of hung around. He's a good dude. I have not had dinner yet, bro. Not tonight. I did have a good lunch though. Okay, we got Goggins, Will Smith, who was the other one? Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Like I keep telling people, at least I look famous. I got that going for me. I'm from Iowa. I know. They don't look anything like me at all. I'm definitely heavier than David Goggins. That guy's really like leaned out. Who's gonna carry the boats? Who's gonna do it? Hello to everybody in Italy. If you're from Italy, please subscribe. We don't have enough Italians in the chat. We do have a lot of like Europeans, like Australians, Norwegian, people from Sweden. I'm on here every day, bro. Almost every day. Trying to get my workouts in. Trying to maintain my weight. I always got along with Dana. He was always good to me, so I mean, it just kind of depends on who you are. But I had a good relationship with him. He was always good to me. I don't miss being in the UFC. I think that a lot of it lined up with my goals. I don't really miss it. I mean, I think the thing I was kind of talking about before was I like being a pro athlete, whatever I'm doing. So if I could stay in like the athletic world, I would do that, no matter what it was. I really got into bass fishing for a while, but I just couldn't find a sponsor. Whatever I do, I compete at high levels, you know? So I don't really miss the UFC as far as like, I don't know, it was a good ride, but you know, at some point those things have to end. Wrestling, RAF. I don't know anything about it. Yeah. I don't know about any tickets or anything like that. Yes, we are supposed to have a major snowstorm here in a couple days. A lot of my videos are just like me running, like a lot of exercise stuff. I try to help people with diet, you know, like my kind of diet, but dieting, things like that. That's all I can do for right now. Yeah, I think the big storm is coming tomorrow or the next day for us. That's what they say anyway. I live in Iowa. I will say the video game was really cool. And I really believe that things like being in a video game, that's forever, you know, no one can take that away from you. So yeah, I was really happy about that. I was happy about the second year was better than the first year. So the second year I got like a full body scan and the whole deal. So yeah, man, a lot of those video games are great. And, you know, to be in a video game, that's a big deal. Yeah, so the UFC video game, I think I was in like 2008, 2009 or something. But I think it was the second year was the best version of me. What's up, Tech? I'm about halfway home, bro. I always wanted to do stuff like that, like, you know, be an extra in a movie or something, or like do video games, or, you know, be in the background of like music videos or something. Like, I don't have to be the main star, just like be in the videos themselves, or like be in the games. Yeah, Tech, this is my second workout, so just trying to maintain, bro. Yeah, getting that runner's high. Runner's high is a real thing too. No, nothing like it. Really, that's super cool. Just because I'm busy, I wonder if I still have any records. Like, I think I had like 2 or 3 records at one time. Yeah, I think you're right about that, but I don't have a TV, I don't have a game console, I don't have all the stuff to do it. And I just, to be honest, I've spent so much money just doing what I've already done. No, I mean records like in the UFC. Yeah, maybe. You know what, though? I don't really pay attention to a lot of that stuff. I just kind of live my life, you know? This YouTube thing is like way out of my box. I do not have the mindset of Goggins. I always say, man, if you can run until your feet break, yeah, I'm not doing that. Like, I don't have that mindset. I mean, that guy literally, he ran his knees off. I'm not doing that. I mean, there's a lot of things I can do, but I mean, he went, how many times did he do like SEAL training? Was like 7 times or something? Like he went through the buds training, I think like 4 times, and he went through another thing like 3 times. Like nobody's ever done that. Oh yeah, I mean, I can work out, I can train, I can diet, but right now it's just for general fitness. Again, if I was like, if I could find sponsors or something like that, that'd be a whole different deal. Oh no, I think you're right. Like I could succeed. I mean, I need, everybody needs a job. Everybody has to work and things like that. It's difficult to make it all come together. How's it going, Donovan? I would like to think so. Oh yeah, I mean, I absolutely believe in myself. What I'm saying is, like, there's some stuff you can't make it all happen just on your own. I mean, I've been an athlete my entire life, and there's some things that are just out of your control. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people can say that, like everything happens for a reason. I would really like to believe that. And I always thought if I just keep doing what I'm doing, that I'll get recognized and I can just live my life and keep doing what I'm doing and help other people. But it doesn't always work that way. Oh man, I'm already there. I know what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about. It's just in everyday life, some of these things are just, I got it, man. But in everyday life, that's not everybody's reality. All right, man, take it easy, bro. I started this live. I've been on here for about 42 minutes. I know, bro. I usually do like hour sessions. Like I did the elliptical for an hour this morning. This is my second run. So I'm gonna do the Airdyne for an hour. I think that'll be good for the day. If you look at my earlier live, you'll see I did the elliptical for an hour this morning. So I turned the live on while I did that too. I wish it was that easy, bro. I'm just trying to maintain my fitness until the summer, until spring hits. Trust me, man, I believe. I really do believe. Well, thanks, guys. I just like working out, man. I like the feeling it gives me after I'm done. What do you mean, like for a new person type thing? I'm not sure what you mean. Yeah, so this is what I always tell people. Find something you like as far as working out goes, and just try to do it every day for maybe 10 or 15 minutes, and just start there. And after a while, it'll just all fall into place for you. I mean, as far as it being easy, all it is consistency, Just getting in a rhythm and doing things consistently, you should be all right. Losing weight is just as easy as getting fat. That's the truth. Your body doesn't get fat overnight. The body gets fat because you consistently overeat, you're lazy, you don't do anything. The same as losing weight. If you work out a lot, you eat right, you get enough rest for recovery, you're gonna lose weight. Yeah, I mean, just think about it this way. Do like sets of push-ups. Do like 10 push-ups, 20 sit-ups, and then like 20 lunges. And just do that. That's all you gotta do. I mean, it's really that simple. And I'm just saying, if you start in one place, you start somewhere that you can do that every day, and then you start to build off that, and you just do it every day consistently, should be fine. I think that the biggest enemy of most people is the way they look at fitness or the way they look at a diet. You just gotta start on levels that you can do, that is doable every day. And here's another thing, as long as you sit on that couch, I mean, you could use the couch. You could do like leg raises off the side of the couch, and you don't have to do a million of them. You just do the ones you can do and call it a day. When you're sitting there on the couch, you can get down and do a couple push-ups during the commercials. I mean, it's that simple. That's the start. I played about every sport there is to play. I did about anything worthwhile. I played almost like all the sports. Hello, how are you? Well, I'm closer to good. I only have a few more minutes here, about 10 minutes. I wouldn't try to bulk, but hey, that's my opinion. I wouldn't try to bulk. I would eat like whole foods. You just want to eat whole foods, you should be all right. Yeah, Whole Foods, you know. Go to the meat market, get your meat there. Go to the deli, get a lot of fresh vegetables and fruits. If you're doing that a couple times a day, you should be okay. As long as you're getting it in, you should be okay. Vegetables and fruits. It's not that complicated. Fresh vegetables, fresh fruits. And lean meats. That's all you need, bro. Like, it's really not overly complicated. Yeah, no problem. What I'm telling you, man, is don't overcomplicate it. Like, as far as a diet goes, start looking for healthy foods. That's all you got to do. When it comes to exercise, just think about your free time, or maybe when you're sitting in front of the TV not doing anything and a commercial comes on, bust out a couple of push-ups, maybe a couple sit-ups. It's that easy, bro. It's not as hard as people make it out to be. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. We'll talk later. All right, thanks, man. Appreciate you guys subscribing. All right, man, take it easy, bro. That's 1 hour. You just came in at the very end. I was about to close this up. Should I close it? Should I leave it for a minute? All right, man. I'll talk to you later, bro. I might pop on later, too. It's only 10 o'clock here, so. All right, man. Catch you on the flip side.